even know I can't even remember the last time I did that.
Right.
Everybody hates.
Right. Yo. We live. I don't know where Lexx went. He's frozen.
Nobody goes into our battle liking. Am I frozen?
Yeah. Very. But
How
we
about
here.
now?
You here now. We here. The motherfucking sparring session. Let's chop this favorite podcast sparring session. We here. We got my man, my brother. People don't know how close we are, but if you know, you know.
Mr. Take a Hike.
Mr. Take a Hike. The motherfucking eye battle general.
Yes, sir.
Motherfucking people's champion. King
Fresh
of
off watching that Mook. Fresh off watching that new Mook.
King of Facebook Live. I got my brother Lex Luthor in the building. If I had hand claps, I'll put him there, but I don't. So y'all got to deal. Yeah, man. We just all fresh off that Mook thing. ARP dropped a fucking bomb of a card.
Hell yeah, man. Shout out to ARP.
Shout out ARP and RBE Social Distance 2. Yeah, man. He got a fucking a who. I don't even like saying shit like that, but he got a who's who of fucking battle rap. He got Ill Will versus Shotty. He got fucking Mook. His first drop was Mook versus Street Hymns, and everybody talking shit about hymns. Like, I don't think them niggas knew they were battling each other. That's what I
Who's
think.
No, they didn't. They definitely didn't. And him addresses it right in the beginning of his round.
Of his round, right?
You know? And I wish he knew. Well, then again, like, Mook didn't really address Street Hymns either, though, to be fair.
Nah, never. No. I think
so. At least it wasn't some cheap shit where he came into the round being like, "Listen, Street Hymns."
Yeah, word. I think because Street Hymns won the best visual for the last one, I think. So I think ARP just gave him a reward, like, here, nigga, take Mook. But we're gonna talk about Mook round. That we're gonna get into that. Mook round was a good round. Everybody surprised that Murder Mook can rap. I don't understand.
Yeah. You want to know what my favorite thing about it is? And like, I hate to be a fucking over analyst of things, but like man, like when he did the whole like he did like a Medicare scheme, like he's like ARP. I never Medicare, you know, and I was like, damn, I hate when Mook does that whiskey business type shit. You know what I mean? Like where he's trying to conform, where he's trying to do the like guys, I'm punchlining like everybody else does type shit. And
I think he can.
It doesn't come off right when it's him.
I think he can do it. He has to find a way to do it that's Mook.
My only thing that I like about it is immediately after he does it, and he makes me go, I hate when Mook does this. And immediately after he goes, see what we have to do. So like he admits it, like, don't tell me where the bar is set. I'm the one who sets it, you know?
Yeah. And that's the thing. I liked when he did the skip the semantics, don't hit none of these homo phones. That was hard. I was like, Mook, get the fuck out.
And he did talk to them. And he did that in a scheme with he said there are a bunch of Caitlyn Jenners, they agenda switch. Yeah. Talking about how the people switch up their agendas on them.
Yeah, Mook got bars, man. Mook. And I like that he made a statement like, yo, let's get back to what it was. I think after this quarantine, we should really get back to what it was as far as battle rap, as far as competition.
Right.
Because now we see that this shit can be taken away from us in the drop of a fucking hat.
Yes, but also no. I feel like as long as there's people out there that are throwing interesting battles due to styles, like, I hate to bring us into it because you know how I am about that type of shit, but like you and Head Ice, for instance, is just one of those, you know, neither one of you rap in modern battle rap formula, right? So you both have completely different fucking styles, and that's the type of shit that Mook was talking about, man. Like just showing up and being yourself is enough. You don't have to do this 1-2-1-2 for people that don't even rap to be impressed by you.
Yeah, that's a fact. And on top of
You
that,
know?
being yourself should be enough in anything you do. But at the end of the day, like shout out, and we're gonna talk about that too, the rendezvous card and all that. Yeah, we're gonna get into it, man. We're gonna get into some Lexx Luthor information because you know, for the people that's in the culture, they know your history, they know how long you've been around and where you come from and all of that shit. But for the average fan, a fan who probably started watching battles after Summer Madness 2 or after fucking Tay-Rock's rise or whatever the case, they might not be in tune.
The Cassidy. Yo, that I like how battle rap has the moments though where like big fucking things happen and then there's just a burst of new fans. It's like every 2 years, everything resets.
Yeah, for the Cassidy fans and the people that came with Cass, like they might not know how long you've been in it. So, like, you can give me a little history, get the people a little history on what the fuck. Like I know, like you've been doing this since motherfucking.
Man, I've been battling since like realistically, I've been battling on camera since like 2011. Maybe I did it in late 2010 and it came out in 2011. I don't really remember, but I was battling before that. Maybe like 2006, I started. Just battling people for fucking oatmeal cream pies and Capri Suns and Job Corps, PlayStation 2 games. You know what I mean? And yeah, I got into the grind time era, but like right as it fell apart. You know, I did a grind time tryout. Everyone was like, "Yo, you're fire!" And then the next week, the entire league fell apart.
Right. Shout out
I
to
had the worst fucking luck.
Yeah, shout out to my brother PH Penn Draft League, all them niggas over there.
PH, rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Penn, Dutch Vega, Sarah Connor.
Sarah motherfucking Connor.
Sarah Connor, the godmother. All praise due.
All praise motherfucking due. Because if you don't give her a praise due, she'll call us. Wow, what the fuck? You know?
She gets all of it. You know? So much advice to me over the years that helped me get where I'm at.
Shout out to Sarah Connor. Sarah Connor is definitely one of them people in battle rap that don't get her due.
Yep, she's definitely one of the people that put me in check when I need it, and that's a very important thing.
She puts you in check when you need it. She's helped a lot of people. She's given me advice as far as for the females. I think every female in battle rap got a Sarah Connor story where Sarah Connor motherfucking encouraged them or got them on a card or looked out for them in some way. So she's very instrumental in battle rap. So when y'all bum ass niggas see her rashing on Facebook, she's valid. Like she's not just somebody who just.
And you female battle rap fans better not talk shit to me, or she gonna beat you the fuck up.
Yeah, don't talk shit to me, or Sarah's coming, nigga. She'll beat you the fuck up, nigga. Get word up, nigga. Team Homie, she'll beat up anybody for the homies, nigga. She don't play. But yeah, you've been doing it for that long. So
yeah, man, I've been around. I battled all over the world. I battled UK. I battled Canada, East and West Coast of the US.
Yep, you're also the South African motherfucking champ. So people don't know these things.
Durban, Johannesburg, KwaZulu-Natal, Swaziland, all that good stuff.
Yeah, man. See, here's the thing. For these leagues, for these fans, y'all gotta understand. Niggas be seasoned. Just because you don't see a nigga on a Gnome or a big stage don't mean a nigga seasoned. Like a nigga, I've like me and you, I've been in every type of battle rap environment. I might not have been on the Summer Madness, but I've been on a big stage. I've been on a small stage. I've been to somewhere where everybody wanted their friend to win. Like I walked in, you know what I'm saying? So niggas got to respect the season, and there's a lot.
Oh man, that's the worst. That's like one of the most annoying parts of battle rap when you realize that you got flown out to lose to the guy.
Yeah, man.
And everybody, including the person that paid you and flew you out, is standing behind them.
Yeah, I had when I battled prep in Milwaukee, one of the motherfucking league owners was in on prep scheme.
What the fuck?
like Prep did a scheme where he was rapping and he was trying to have somebody. I think the bar was like cell cut out or some shit. So he's trying to have somebody like walk through while he's rapping on the cell phone or some shit. So he's rapping. And then the motherfucking league owner just walks off talking on the cell phone. Yo, and he's like, see, even the cell cut out. And everybody was
I'd have been
crazy.
so tight.
I was mad, dog. I was fucking pissed. But the reason why I was pissed was because I ain't gonna put his business out there, but let's just say he has some extracurricular dealings with the motherfucking people of Milwaukee. So therefore, you know, that it was just like that. Let's see. You know, we gonna go back even before that, like before battling. Who was Lex Luthor before battle rap? That's a good question.
That is a really good question. Before battle rap,
like,
shit.
What was you doing? What was you into? What was you like? I mean, you ain't gotta incriminate yourself, but
right. No, I'm not going to, man. But honestly, like when I started battle rapping, I was coming out of the phase of being like a really bad teenager. You know, I was like 20 years old when I started battling. So I was leaving my, you know, extracurricular activities. I had a badass fucking girlfriend. I had a decent job, right? I had an apartment paying my bills. I was becoming a fucking adult, right?
Right.
And then out of nowhere, this bullshit came. This fucking bullshit.
This fucking
Fuck
bullshit.
my whole life up.
Right.
Fuck my whole life up.
Right. Here's the thing. It fucked mine up too. Here's the thing people don't know. Like, I've always battled in my hood. Like, I've always been that nigga in my hood as far as rapping go. And I had a studio. Probably about 2010 to like 2012, 2013, I had a studio and we cranking out music or whatever. My studio got raided. They took my equipment. So then I was just like, yo, I just was writing rhymes. And then I was like, yo,
let's do this.
Let's do it. And then I made the connect, and then I'm here 7 years. This is bullshit. But
I was living that like regular life, bro. Like I worked an 11 to 7 shift, right? I would get out of work. My girl would wake up early, come pick me up, right? Go home, cook breakfast, fill the fucking fridge, pay the bills, go to sleep. She would go to work while I'm asleep. She'd get home. We'd hang out for a couple hours. I go to bed. I go back to work. Like regular
regular
shit.
life shit. Yeah.
Regular mouse on the fucking wheel shit, right?
Right. And then
yeah. And this shit came out of nowhere. They was like, yo, you should be a battle rapper. And I'm like, oh, all right, cool. Because life is boring as fuck right now.
Yeah, let's do it. And then you ended up on in Toronto. In Toronto. You can give the people some of that history, because at the end of the day, you was doing it in multiple countries and you was in Toronto for a while. And how did you come into beast mode?
PH hit me. PH hit me.
You're breaking up. All right, you good now, I think.
PH was scared to fly, so he had a ride there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, yo, you should come. Fuck it, right? I'm like, I bet. I got a passport because here's a little exclusive. This ex that I used to have, right?
Mm-hmm.
I had a little deal back in the day with some Salvadorian chick that I knew that I worked with. And she was like, yo, I want my boyfriend in Ecuador to get married and come over here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I wound up making a sweet little deal for a bunch of racks. I wound up going out there with my ex. She married my friend's fucking boyfriend in Ecuador, and we came back here. So I had a passport from doing that, right? She paid for my passport. She paid for all this shit, right? And so I had this passport, and I had like $100 max, right? And I'm like, a weekend in Toronto, I only have $100. Like, I don't know. He was like, man, just come. So I wound up going. I wanted to battle on King of the Dot anyway. Right. So once we got to the event, it was crazy. It was blackout too. That's when the Storis and Pat Stay battle, Allahan.
Yep.
A bunch of crazy battles happened that night. So yeah, I wound up taking PH's VIP battler pass, sneaking into the VIP section and asking the staff for a battle. And I'm like, shit, if I'm sick enough to like sneak up here and ask y'all for battles and come all the way from New York, I'm gonna show up for the battle. And yeah, they booked me. It was all history from there.
Right. Pretty much. See, this is what I'm saying. Y'all got to make y'all shots sometimes, young dudes. Y'all can't wait for somebody to give you some shit. Sometimes you just got.
I was also getting like 5,000 views a battle though, so let me point that out.
Right.
You also have to promote.
Don't be the guy that just running down. You ain't got no views and you run down on Lexx or a league owner like book me like that. You got to be somebody for niggas to even research you. But if
make
you are that
argument.
some person, if you can make the argument, take your shot, young homie. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying, like, I popped out to an event, like, yo, I'm bubbling in New York right now. I have like 6 wins under my belt in my home league. My home league is now defunct, right? The draft league was done. Right. And now I just had maybe 1 battle in iBattle at the time. Or I just did my first iBattle after my King of the Dot debut, one or the other. But it was around the same time that I debuted on iBattle and King of the Dot.
Right. So, yeah.
I wound up doing both of those around the same time. So King of the Dot, I was like, yo, I'm bubbling in New York. I just smoked like 6 people, right? I'm traveling all over the place. I'm smoking people. All my battles is getting like 3,000 to 5,000 views. Fuck with me. These other guys in Canada got 200 views and they trash. Let me go.
Right.
So they started booking me.
Say less. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, boom. So you out there, you kicking it with, doing your King of the Dot 1, 2. How'd you end up with beast mode, and how'd you end up becoming a league owner in beast mode? And then you can speak on that, and then speak on the transition from beast mode to iBattle. Bring it up to speed on these niggas.
It's a long story, but I'm gonna try to make it as short as I can. Basically, my first paid battle ever was somebody from beast mode. One of the battlers hit me up, and they saw me on King of the Dot. He was like, yo, I want to pay you to come out here and battle me on beast mode. So whatever, I wound up going out there and smoking him, long story short, right? Embarrassed this dude, had a great night, chilling with the league owner, smoking blunts, regular Hollywood battle rap night. Bunch of girls, bunch of blunts, liquor, everything is fun. Great, right? Get paid.
Typical.
It's lit. So I wound up just becoming friends with the dude in beast mode, and he wound up asking me to help him run his league. He was like, yo, you're my boy, right? You're a battle rapper. You're a pretty popular battle rapper. I'm a league owner. He's like, fuck it. Help me run this league right quick, Right. And at the time I was living in Canada, and he was like, yo, you pay an X amount of dollars at your spot. I got my own crib right here. He's like, you can stay here free. Don't pay nothing. Help me run the league, and it's lit. We'll just do this. We'll do battle rap shit. I had a job doing home renovation and was just keeping all the money, right? So it was lit. We was running beast mode. First event, I brought out PH and Amzilla, and I battled on the card. Then I wound up throwing another event. We brought out like City Towers, Q to General, and Suspense from iBattle, because I was battling on iBattle at the time. And in reality, this was legendary for Canadian battle rap, what me and Weezy did at the end of the day. Shout out to Weezy, the owner of Beast Mode, but straight built a bridge to New York City with PH, Amzilla, and Team Hami, right? Another bridge to Logic, City Towers, and iBattle. And it's just one of those iconic moments in battle rap where bridges are built and talent gets to face each other that normally wouldn't, right?
Correct.
And look at all the talent that came out of that. Joey Gambello.
My guy, the WAP God.
Franchise.
Yep.
Dunch. iBattle was pretty smooth. Pretty much once I was running beast mode, and the league was up and running, and we've been running it for like a couple years, maybe 3-4 years. My man's knew what he was doing. He asked me to help him run his league. I helped. It was fucking awesome. It's still lit, and I wound up transitioning to iBattle. That way I could help. Once Logic stopped, iBattle was no more, and I was booking the battlers in beast mode. Same event that you battled conflicts at. I'm sure Suspense and Q were on that card.
They were.
Jack Tripper, E. Farrell, all of them. You know, they was all battling on beast mode.
Yeah, the transition was smooth.
It was too smooth. I was battling on iBattle. I'm pretty sure I was their first main event ever against Young Steady. If not the first, it was the second. Because I think, hold on, I gotta decline. It was either Vici and Ill or me and Young Steady were the first main event.
Got you.
Either way, that was my squad, right? We were going out to Connecticut on the regular and supporting them.
Got you.
So the transition was super smooth. And then right away, we were just giving out big battles. Jeffrey and Goods was like, that's
crazy. Shit. Yeah, it was smooth. And you came out.
You and Bangs.
Yep. You ran iBattle. Shout out to Bangs. You ran iBattle.
Yeah.
You ended up purchasing it from Word of Play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Logic gave a cosign, you know.
Logic sold iBattle to Word of Play and Fresco, who were originally going to run it because they were working with E. Farrell and Jeffrey in Florida. Like they all were working at the same spot. So Word of Play was like, yo, we're going to buy iBattle and we'll just run it in Florida. And then once they did it, they were like, damn, this is way harder than what we thought it was going to be.
Right.
To like run a league. But due to me already running beast mode, I had the running machine. I had the camera team with the upload schedule, the staff, the people to run the event. I had the crowd, the battlers, everything was nearby.
Yeah,
I'm like, yo, listen, if you guys aren't going to do it, I'm here with beast mode running it in New York, and it's a Canadian league. Pass it over to me. I'll give you exactly what you paid for it, right? And I'll blow that bitch the fuck up. And that's exactly what we did.
Right.
Bubba Ford, huge. Trey 30, huge. I was blowing up battlers that were in other leagues, you know?
Yeah, you did, yeah. Me.
You
resurrected my shit. A couple niggas you helped out.
I resurrected my own shit in a way because it helped me stay relevant without actually having to battle.
Yep. And speaking of battling, like actual style, like if you watch some of your earlier battles, then you watch your battles now.
Yeah.
You have a lot more humor involved. You have before in your earlier battles, you were just rapping, getting your shit off. Boom, boom, boom. Now you have a lot more humor. You pace it out more. You punch more. So I know being around certain battlers, not saying you cop, but they influence you. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Like, so we could talk about that. Like
I mean, I think
when did you realize that? When did you realize that, yo, I don't have to give a fuck. I can just get up here and say what the fuck I really want to say at any time. I don't have to sit here and construct fucking RZA bars and shit like that. I can just get up here.
I don't think the real struggle was like that I could get up there and say what I want and be what I want, because I always did that. But I didn't know how to put certain parts of like the concepts that I'd come up with or like my own personality. I didn't know how to articulate it. I didn't know how to put it into words. Right. So that is probably something that I learned through being influenced by certain battlers. How they were able to articulate their ideas into words. Right. More so than just being a rapper, like being able to be like, this is what I want to say. Now, how do I say it in a way to make everyone understand me? Like, how do I articulate this idea to
how do you connect with the crowd? Right. So with that, we're going to talk about one of the best bars in battle rap. I'm at the corner with the sweeper like Patrick Thompson.
My guy Patty T running for president.
Patty T for president. Lex Luthor tricked a whole fucking room full of people and made a punchline about somebody that doesn't exist. Patrick Thompson is there's probably 1 million Patrick Thompsons running around the world, but we don't know no Patrick Thompsons with the sweeper, nigga.
I'll give you an even better behind the scenes story to the Patrick Thompson bar, right? And you're probably
I was there when you wrote this shit.
In the whole world that will understand this, right? So when I got called to do before that. When we were on the way back to New York from Florida, remember when we were driving back?
Yeah,
and we stopped in South Carolina.
We're gonna talk about
we stopped in South Carolina, and you posted in one of the Facebook groups. You were like, "Yo, I'm in South Carolina. I'm at this hotel. Please, somebody help me get Bud."
Yeah.
And it was Zigzag that helped us get Bud.
It was. It was. Right, yeah.
Yep. So now, Pete, bro, how many hours later did they call me to battle?
Not that. It was quick.
It was on that road trip. It was on the way back.
It was like, so he got us Bud. We smoked.
And then a couple hours later, they called.
Couple hours later, like when niggas was about to lay it down, everybody was like, all right, bro. And then your phone rang. You was like, yo, guess who I'm about to battle? I was like, who? It was like the nigga that gave me weed. I'm like, what?
Yeah. No, they gave me out of they didn't know that we were just in the same vicinity at all.
No,
right?
They had no idea.
It was just like, yo, how about you and Zigzag? I'm like, this motherfucker was just in the parking lot.
Right.
A couple hours ago. Right. What's the chances of that?
Right.
And then I gave him the worst night of his whole life after he helped us get some weed.
Yeah, because he's one of those, he's so passionate about bars and every bar got to connect and all. So when you get up there fucking around, it just pisses him off. Like,
dude, I did all types of fucked up shit, man. I talked about his sickle cell. I told him he was bisexual in high school. Yeah. I told him like a bunch of fucked up shit that got him really pissed off.
Yeah, and then you got you the king of that. The pre-battle selling the fight, nigga. Like, you had Dre Dennis pissed off. He blocked you. Like, you make motherfuckers block
nobody goes into the battle wanting to battle me at all.
Yeah, because you're going to make a nigga block you because you're just going to be constant jokes.
Yeah. That's why I be ready to fight every fucking time.
Yeah, so the Patrick Thompson line came up, but I know Bangs, and I know Bangs helped. Not helped, but he
told me to do.
He told you to say some shit, and then you was like, "I'm not saying that shit," and he said it. That's just
that's the dad's nipples bar.
Oh yeah. That's what I mean. I mean, just him saying that. I know you was like, "All right, I'm saying whatever the fuck," because I think
I told Bangs, I was like, "Yo, what I'm about to do is I'm about to punchline every line, right?" Mm-hmm. And then at the last line, say something that makes no sense and make them all go crazy because people are tuned to react at the fourth bar, right?
Yeah, right.
And
the fourth and the eighth bar, they're tuned in to react to it.
Every time I come up with something stupid like that, all my friends tell me to do it, and it winds up working. And I keep telling myself I'm not gonna do it, but then everyone tells me to do it, and I do it.
Because speaking of Bangs, there's a group of us, me, Lexx, Bangs. There's a couple of us that at last minute prep got murder. Last minute prep dudes. We the kings of that shit. Dunch. You know what I mean? A lot of times, that's where the comedy comes in niggas' rounds.
Facts.
Because it'd be like, yo, you know what, bro? I ain't trying to fucking bust my brain to cook up right now, man. Like, let me just tell this nigga how I really feel about him. Like,
not for this motherfucker. He's
not for this motherfucker. Like, nah, you about to get some jokes, nigga. You know what I mean? So, and Bangs is one of the battlers that Bangs can literally say anything.
Anything.
And it works.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You brought up Florida. I just want to bring up a funny Team Homie. This is how Team Homie give it up when we all together. So, in Florida, Moneybags kidnapped a rapper. Like,
it was A-Class.
It was A-Class. He kidnapped A-Class.
Fuck it. Let's tell the story correctly. Because if people don't know it's A-Class, it's not as funny.
So we all
A-Class gets kidnapped by Team Moneybags.
A-Class got kidnapped by Moneybags. We all had rentals, whatever. We battled, whatever. We go back to the Airbnb. We turning up. No, we was at a party. We went to somebody's party. We was turning up.
I was fucked up. We was at somebody's house.
We was at somebody's
there was
party.
A fire.
I think it was Lou Barry's party. He had an after party. So, boom. We all fucked up. Everybody's shit faced. So Paul Mars gets in the car. He gets out to go do something. Leaves the car running. A-Class is in the back seat. Moneybags, drunk as ever, hops in the car, takes off. With all the Team Homie niggas right there, whatever the case. He hits the corner. he hits the corner. We hear sirens, so we thinking Moneybags is. Mind you, he has no license. We are in Florida. We think he's locked up. We like, nigga, we got to bail this nigga out. So
at one point, motherfuckers called A-Class because Moneybags was hanging up on everybody, and we were like, A-Class, tell him to pull over, and A-Class goes, all right. Moneybags says I gotta go, and all you hear is Moneybags in the background going, hang up the fucking phone, A-Class.
Hang up the fucking phone. Shut the fuck up. Shut up, nigga. We be back when we be back. So then Moneybags comes back drunk, hops out the car with it still in drive. Paul Mars runs up to him like, Moneybags, put the car in park. He's like, oh. He hops out.
Moneybags hops out the car, the shit rolling away.
Yeah. So he gets back in, puts the car in park. He hops out, looks at all the Team Homie niggas. It was like, so what? Niggas want to fight? Like, niggas want to shake? And we was all like, what? What the fuck is wrong with you? Kenny's like, sit down. Like, bro, what are you talking about, bro? Like, we're your brothers, nigga. Shut up. Then he was like, yo.
P Stacks was like, I almost want to fight.
He's like, I almost want to fight, but if you was anybody else, we would have fought. Like, but.
He's like, I'm hella worried about you, but I'm so worried that I'm fucking mad.
Yeah. So, after that, he just apologized. He was like, y'all, I'm sorry, y'all. I just wanted to drive, man. And then everybody was like, oh, money.
It's like I'm just really drunk and I really wanted to drive.
And everybody was like, I feel you, bro. Like, we love you.
Meanwhile, A-Class is like, yo, can someone take me home, please?
A-Class is terrified because he just got kidnapped and bullied by Moneybags for fucking 45 minutes.
A-Class got out the car running like he was on Cops.
Hell yeah, that shit was hilarious. That shit was fucking hilarious. But yeah, man.
And New Jersey Twerk is sitting there watching the whole
Twerk
shit.
was there. Twerk. There was a point where Twerk and Moneybags was comparing war scars. That's how drunk we were.
I forgot about
There was a point where nigga Twerk showed his knee or his thigh. I got shot.
I came outside, right? And Moneybags had his like pants all the way up.
Yeah.
And shirt was half off.
Yeah, Twerk was like, yo, I got stabbed right here, shot right here. Moneybags like, word, I got stabbed.
On Everything I Love, I thought they were about to go in somebody's pool.
Yeah, he was like, yo, I got stabbed right here. They were just comparing war scars. And at the end, it was like, yo, you official nigga. Like, niggas is crazy. Like, well, that makes you official because your body's scarred up from war. Like, that shit was fucking crazy. But yeah, man. I mean, we ended it on a funny note because I ain't got much more to ask you. You, my brother, we chopping it up, you know.
Yeah.
The sparring session, you know. I Battle Rendezvous card coming. Myself versus Head Ice main event. You got Shaw.
Yo, so
Dunch.
Let me. Can I get some predictions from you, bro?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Shaw and Dunch is 1 round. So who do you think is gonna win that?
Dunch.
Okay. Why?
Because Shaw might play. Or not play, but Dunch. I've never seen Dunch do a round of jokes and funny shit and it don't hit.
You mean Shaw might be too playful?
Yeah, he might be too playful. With
too bubblegum, too lollipop.
Yeah, because he's like, it's Dunch. He might try to do what Dunch does, and you can't do what Dunch does. That's impossible.
Okay.
Shaw needs to go in there and do what Shaw does. Like how he was versus me. This round might be about, the next round might be a bow. He needs to do that the whole time.
Right.
The whole round. He needs a whole round of that.
Bro, what he said to you about the garage sale is fucking hilarious, bro.
Yeah, he needs
to love that boy.
He needs a whole round.
How about Louis Valentine and Red Flag?
That's tough. I'm gonna go Flag on that one. I like Flag, because Flag been sitting and Flag got crazy balls. He been sitting.
Fair enough. Flag. Wes Crave and Get Him Vega.
Oh my God. I'm gonna go Get Him because I ain't seen Get Him in a while, so I want Get Him to win. So I'm gonna go for Get Him this time.
Get Him Vega.
Yep. Because that's family, and I ain't seen him in a while.
I'm not sure if you know both of these guys, but Sean O'Shawn and Kang.
I don't know Kang, so I'm gonna go Sean O'Shawn.
Okay, I'm gonna send you some of Kang's shit. They're both very evil, so it should be fun.
Okay.
And don't forget Static's on the card too.
And Static's gonna win. Boom.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
Small room shit, man. I'm excited. I'm excited for you and Ice. I don't know if you saw it, but I went live recently and I gave an ode to you, man. I said, listen, Excel's always willing to travel the country and give new fire people shots. Excel's one of the few people that watch footage, go, okay, this guy's fire, I'll battle him. And then you help. How many people have you helped blow up?
A lot. Sick, Loso,
fucking
10, 12 people. Loso, Flacco L.
Yeah.
I've been in the DMV before the nigga, that was a thing. I was in Chicago before the Chicago was a thing. I've been in places before they blew up. So a lot of
Detroit.
I've been in Detroit before. Not before it was a thing, but I've battled some guys out there. LL Cool G, I ever giving niggas shots, man. Mad niggas.
Yeah. Yeah, LL Cool G's another one. Yeah, so I'm just saying that I want a lot of league owners, especially if they're watching this, to know that if they have team players like you, because that's what you are, you're a team player, right? Mm-hmm. If they have team players like you, it's got to be a two-way street, and you have to give somebody like you one of the biggest battles of your life because you fucking deserve it, bro. You're one of the hardest working people in the shit. And not only that, you show no slowdown. You show no slowdown. You be fucking people up still.
I appreciate you. You. So yeah, man. I'm gonna see. We gonna see y'all on the 20th. This will be out in a couple days. We're gonna drop this thing, and we're gonna All right, brother. I'll holler at you, man.
Peace, bro.
Peace,
see
bro.
you soon.
Smoke, get right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, peace.